The heroes you forgot to thank. But we did. Women veterans, the backbone of the military, the unsung heroes, the people who could probably outmarch, outshoot, and outstrategize you, while simultaneously finding a missing sock in the laundry. It's Women's History Month, and how could I not make some content about our lovely female veterans? They make up over 16% of the active duty force and 10% of veterans, which means if you throw a rock into a room of vets, there's a good chance you'll hit one. Although, please don't throw rocks. They've been through enough. And yet, despite their service, sacrifices, and the very real ability to put people in an armbar before breakfast, women veterans still face major obstacles when trying to access their benefits. Because nothing says thank you for your service like a 30-page form and a 6-month wait time. The good news? Congress actually did something about it. I know. Wow. But hey, when they get it right, we should acknowledge it. Before we delve into this topic, I created some resources for veterans to aid them in disability claims, transitioning out, and other resources that I wish I had access to earlier on. Go check them out at simplevetbenefits.com. So here's something I want to share with you. I also want to share with you something that I use basically every day, and I think it fits veterans so well. That's my chest pad. I wear it religiously when running errands, working out, and especially traveling. It's light, can be covered up with a jacket, and could hold a small firearm. I mainly use it for my phones and wallet. The reason I got this was because my phone and wallet kept falling out of my pants, and I needed something that could prevent pickpockets when I'm traveling. Check it out through my affiliate link in the description. Now let's talk about 3 major wins for women veterans. The first one, the Protecting Moms Who Served Act. Listen, serving in the military is tough. Being a mom in the military, even tougher. Congress threw $15 million into the VA's maternity care coordination program, which means fewer hoops to jump through when trying to access maternal health care. Because if we can coordinate airstrikes, we should be able to coordinate prenatal care without navigating a maze of red tape. Oh, and the VA is now conducting a new comprehensive study on maternal mortality. Because, hot take, women veterans shouldn't be at higher risk of complications just because they put on a uniform. The second, the MAMO Act. You know what's annoying? Getting people to take women's health seriously. But guess what? It's happening. The VA is now required to improve breast imaging services and roll out telehealth screening mammograms. Because if we can hold a virtual job fair, interviews, Zoom into meetings that could have been emails, and order a pizza without talking to a human, then women veterans should be able to be screened for breast cancer remotely. And this is a big deal because early detection saves lives. And let's face it, a mammogram is uncomfortable enough without adding a 3-hour wait at the VA. Number 3, the Dr. Kate Hendricks Thomas Service Act. This one is named after Dr. Kate Hendricks Thomas, a Marine Corps veteran, public health researcher, and advocate who fought to expand healthcare for women veterans and tragically passed away from breast cancer linked to toxic exposure. This act ensures that veterans exposed to burn pits and other toxic substances get earlier, expanded access to mammograms. Because if you were breathing in mystery fumes from burning trash, the government should at least check to make sure your health isn't paying the price. And if you're thinking, wait, why wasn't this already a thing? Yeah, exactly. Bottom line, women veterans serve their country. It's about time their country served them back. These new laws are a solid start, but still, there's a long way to go. So what can you do? If you're a woman vet, file those claims, demand those benefits, make noise, you earned it. If you know a woman veteran, tell her she's a badass. Buy her a coffee or a beer, or both, and help her navigate the VA system. Because, let's be honest, it's like trying to find Atlantis, but with more elevator music. Oh, and one last thing. Recognize their service, because too many people assume a veteran means dude in a ball cap talking about the good old days. Women veterans are here, they've been here, and they're not going anywhere. Now let's dive deeper into the unique challenges our women veterans face. Challenges that make navigating the VA feel like playing a video game on the hardest difficulty setting, but without the fun power-ups. Mental health and military sexual trauma. Did you know that nearly a third of female veterans report episodes of sexual assault during military service? And 71 to 90% report experiences of sexual harassment? These experiences are closely associated with PTSD, with military sexual assault being a stronger predictor of PTSD among women veterans than combat history. Homelessness among women veterans. Homelessness is another pressing issue. Women veterans are up to 4 times more likely to experience homelessness than their civilian counterparts. Factors like PTSD, MST, and lack of support contribute to this alarming statistic, but many have shown incredible resilience. Take Lydia, a Navy veteran who, after experiencing homelessness and depression, sought help and turned her life around. Her story is a testament to the strength and determination of women veterans. Barriers to VA healthcare. Accessing healthcare shouldn't be a battle, but for many women veterans, it is. A recent study highlighted that 37% reported not understanding their benefits, and 27% felt they lacked information on how to use VA services. Moreover, 25% of women veterans reported experiencing harassment at VA facilities, making them feel unwelcome in spaces meant to support them. Financial challenges. Financial stability is another hurdle. Women veterans often face unemployment and underemployment, leading to financial strain. Programs aimed at supporting veteran employment are crucial, but there's still a long way to go to ensure they receive the support they deserve. Recognition and respect. Despite their service, many women veterans feel overlooked. They've shared experiences of being talked down or not being recognized as veterans. One veteran, where attendees assumed she was a spouse rather than a service member. This lack of recognition can be disheartening and underscores the need for greater awareness and appreciation of women veterans. Transitioning to civilian life. The transitioning from military to civilian life can be challenging for any veteran, but for women, there's often additional hurdles. While many male veterans find support and networking opportunities within well-established veteran communities, women veterans often report feeling isolated due to the male-dominated nature of these groups. Employment is another major concern. Despite their military experience, women veterans face higher unemployment rates than their male counterparts. Many struggle to translate their military skills into civilian job qualifications, often being underemployed in roles that don't match their leadership experience. Programs like the Veteran Employment Through Technology education courses, Vet Tech, and women veteran-owned small business initiatives are helping to bridge the gap, but there's still much more work to be done. And then there's the issue of identity. Many women veterans report that once they leave the service, people assume they aren't veterans. This is a stark contrast. This lack of public recognition contributes to feelings of invisibility, making it even harder to integrate back into civilian life. Take Marine Corps veteran Nicole. She served 2 combat terms, earned multiple accommodations, and yet when she applied for jobs, she kept getting passed over. Why? Because hiring managers didn't understand how platoon leader translated into team management in the corporate world. It took her years, a mentorship program, and some serious networking to finally get into a leadership position where she belonged. This shouldn't be the norm. A not so fun fact. The VA system was originally designed for men. This isn't an opinion, it's historical reality. When the VA was formed in 1930, women made up less than 1% of the military. Fast forward to now, and women still struggle to access gender-specific care. Even with legislative wins like the Deborah Sampson Act, which improved VA services for women veterans, many still report delays, misdiagnosis, and general lack of gender-specific expertise in VA facilities. For example, some hospitals don't even have full-time gynecologists on staff. And let's not forget mental health care. Something like 66% of women veterans say they need but have trouble accessing due to wait times or lack of female-specific services. Given that women veterans are twice as likely to pass away from self-harm, improving access to VA mental health care should be a national priority. Army veteran Sarah tried for months to schedule an appointment for VA mental health services after her deployment. She was told, "You're on the waiting list," for 6 months. When she finally got in, she was assigned to somebody that was a repeat offender who had never worked with female combat veterans before. Not exactly the gold standard of care she deserved. Here's a fun fact that would shock everyone. Women veterans are the fastest growing homeless population in America. Many women who leave the military don't have the same support networks that male veterans do. A large portion are single mothers, and childcare is often the biggest barrier to securing stable employment and housing. In a study by the Department of Housing and Urban Development, over 40% of homeless women veterans had experienced military sexual trauma, a direct factor in their struggles post-service. And yet, women-only veteran shelters are severely lacking, and many having to stay in co-ed shelters, where often they don't feel safe. The Department of Veteran Affairs Supportive Housing HUD-VASH program is working to address this, but the demand is far greater than resources currently available. Another veteran, Angela, a Navy veteran, was evicted after a divorce left her without financial support. The VA denied her housing claim twice before she finally got approved. In the meantime, she was couch surfing with 2 young children, a situation no veteran should ever have to experience. Alright, so we've covered a lot of issues. So what can we actually do about it? Expand VA gender-specific healthcare. Every veteran facility should be equipped to provide comprehensive care for women veterans, including OBGYN services, mammograms, and MST support, improve employment support. More funding should go toward career transitioning programs, mentorships, and job training tailored to women veterans. End veteran homelessness. We need more shelters for women veterans, better access to childcare, and stronger financial assistance programs. Fix the VA disability claims process. Many women veterans are denied service-connected disability claims at a higher rate than men. The process needs transparency, efficiency, and fairness. Increase public awareness. We need more education campaigns to combat the invisibility of women veterans in public perception. So why does this matter? At the end of the day, this isn't just about policy. It's about respect. It's about ensuring that every woman who wore the uniform gets the recognition, benefits, and support she earned. It's all about breaking down the barriers that shouldn't exist in the first place. Women veterans don't need a handout. They don't need sympathy. They need action from lawmakers, from communities, and from all of us who claim to support our troops. So if you're a woman vet, demand your benefits. Speak up. Don't take no for an answer. If you know a woman vet, help her navigate the VA maze. Connect her to resources. Make sure she's recognized as the badass she is. And if you're someone in power, do your damn job. Women veterans fought for this country. It's time for this country to fight for them. I'm Ryan Rowley, and I approve this message. And if you're trying to boost your VA disability rating, I show you how in this next video. See you there.